Hello and welcome to another update video about SUI. SUI has nearly invalidated the 1-2 setup here that we've been observing. I don't really believe that this one will play out. It's just come down too close to the invalidation point. The invalidation point is the 89-cent level. It's actually here, that's the invalidation point for the yellow scenario. And that's because the wave 1 in yellow, the wave 1 in yellow is at, or started at 89 cents, and a wave 2 must not break below the beginning of the wave 1. We've come very close. As you can see, it's not invalidated yet, so we can still see this as a wave 1 up with an ABC flat correction, but it's just not reliable because a wave 2 shouldn't sustain below the 78.6 retracement, and we are still, we're not below it anymore, but it's a question of what you call sustained. That was a few days, couple of days below support. I don't believe it until we get a break above the wave 1 high at $1.17. So the risk is low for this direct upside setup. I mean, reward to risk ratio quite amazing from here. It's just that from a probabilities point of view, you would expect this to break, but we'll see. I mean, again, it's all about reward and risk. Okay, if you trade this on the long side and it breaks, it doesn't hurt because you're very close to the invalidation point, right? The stop would have to sit below the beginning of the wave 1 if you're trading this setup based on what is reasonable as per Elliott wave. Okay, if we break below the 89 cent level, then the next supports 72 and 53 cents will come into focus. The 72 cent level would be the golden ratio level, very important support, and the 53 cent level, the last reliable support for this larger 1-2 setup. So I don't have a very reliable micro count. I'm not entirely sure what this here all is. What we did say is that we could identify a possible micro 5-wave move to the upside here. I actually like that 5-wave move up, but even nice 5-wave movements sometimes break. Okay. So, what is the next resistance level then, or breakout point? Well, it is this $1.17 level, actually just above that, 1.173. And if we move up in wave 3 from here, then I'd like to see wave 3 in yellow reach the 138% extension level. And that is sort of at least, let's call it, a minimum expectation, $1.33. Yeah, that's the third wave. But that's not maximum or anything. This is really just what it should reach to call it a viable third wave. Then we want to see a fourth wave. And the fifth wave might reach $1.77. That is what would be then wave 1, right? And that's based on the larger cycle. But that might shift a little bit. No, not yet. So that would be one of the next killer. But first of all, let's see if we can get to $1.33. And it needs to break, as I said, above 1.173 first. So very much in a difficult situation here and very close to breaking on very, very thin ice, this bullish structure. And so if it really rallies from here, I mean, if wave 2 bottomed on the 15th of May, then the larger degree third wave should take it to $10. It's just a question of how much more patience do we need to have, right? And has the low formed, of which I'm skeptical. Please be aware that below 53 cents, I don't have anything clearly bullish left. But again, reward to risk ratio is pretty good here. Even if, let's say, these third waves rarely play out like in one go. So it usually takes several attempts. Okay, so which makes it necessary to think, about regular profit taking, as these attempts of rallies happen, because even an attempted rally, if it fails, can lead to, 10, 20, 30% increase before it fails. And that is what makes these altcoin charts so interesting, because regular profit taking can allow you to capitalize on these potential profits. So on these potential volatile moves. Okay, so for example, it could be that it attempts another rally and it fails after the third wave and comes down again. People get frustrated, whereas you can take profits here. So that's the thing. These really massive moves rarely happen. There will be the time when a lot of coins will rally, right? But until then, you get these attempted rallies, pullbacks, attempted rallies, and you can capitalize on that volatility. That's the update about SUI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.